going on, guys? It's Elias. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. As you can see, we are with EastCoastFK8s on Instagram. His actual name is Lawrence. You've seen him before. I've installed the intercooler, or I think his previous intercooler. I think he's changed it since. So today we're going to do a bunch of things with his car. But first, I'm going to bleed his brakes for him. You've seen it a lot of times. I'm going to show you again. I want him to do it. I want to teach him how to do it. So let's have some fun and watch him change the brake fluid on his car. So in case you guys haven't seen it yet, this is EastCoastFK8s Type R. It's got this sick wrap on it. It's got some Advan wheels.
Nitto tires.
Nitto tires, of course. I mean, you see the lettering on there. We're gonna do a little quick fluid change on this car. First things first, safety. So we got jack stands, we got the jack. We're good to go. Let's get some gloves. Here you go, man. Get some gloves.
Thanks, brother.
So thankfully we don't have this bar is not in the way. It's also wrapped in the same wrap as the outside, so that's pretty cool. So first what we do is take out the old fluid. Now don't leave it completely empty.
Take out that thing?
Yeah, go ahead, take that out. Careful not to get any fluid anywhere.
It's alright.
I'll get some paper towels to clean everything off. This is much easier with two people. I'm used to doing this by myself. You left your spark plug gapper in here?
Oh, look at that. Thing's been in there for a while, huh? Holy smokes. I was wondering what was rattling.
That'll do it.
I did that like 3 weeks ago.
If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, this thing right here has been rattling in there for weeks.
It was actually on the other side.
Now we're adding brand new fresh fluid. I like the Type 200, the ATE, and I kind of overfill it a little bit just for this next step. Alright, so I got this little nifty little tool. You've seen it before, but this is a magnetic one. So I can just put it right on a caliper, like, or a rotor, just like that. And then I'm going to loosen this up. Right here. Just going to loosen it up like that. And I'm going to do another, and that's good. Now I'm going to send Lawrence back into his car so he can pump the brakes. Alright, go ahead and pump the brakes. Now there she goes. Look at all that nasty, dirty fluid coming out. A little bit of air bubbles too. That's what's causing the squishiness. See, you're pumping it gently, which is perfect. Keep going, keep going. Just keep pumping for a little bit. And while he pumps, I'm going to make sure I check that I have enough fluid. You never want to go dry up here, because when you do that, well, it's going to make this job a lot harder. You're going to have to take care of all the bubbles, gravity bleed, all kinds of stuff. But as long as we're conscious of that, we're good to go. Keep pumping, Lawrence.
Getting harder.
That's good, that's good. Go ahead. So while we're at it, we're gonna go ahead and give him some more negative camber by doing the camber trick. I'm gonna take that right there off. Gotta take the strut bar off first.
Remove that properly.
There we go. All right. Don't throw that out. I'll take it.
It's Cusco.
It's a Cusco.
Cusco. Cusco.
Strut bar.
Okay.
Now, since we already took these off, it's time to take this off.
Get this to go in. There we go.
So as you can see here, we got the washers on, we got the nut on, it's ready to pop. Send her home. And that's it. That's all she wrote.
Alrighty.
Now, push the top of the wheel. Let's see what this does. Push it. Ah, it's not loose, huh? Let's get the hammer. So sometimes you have to get a rubber mallet and you gotta hit it that way. Like a man, come on. It's just to get the rust out and get it loose.
Actually went back the other way though. I seen.
That's good, that's good.
Ready to go.
Keep banging a little bit.
Give me a.
That's good. No, now you're basically making it loose so you can move it around. Yeah. All right, I think we're good. Let's we can move it by hand now. All right, so these are the rear brakes. Very easy to do, not hard at all. As you can see, I have a 10mm instead of the front has 11mm. This is a 10mm. I hooked it up here. I'm gonna loosen it up. I'm gonna ask Lawrence back here to go back into his car and pump the brakes. We're gonna fill this up and we're gonna be good to go. Alright guys, as you can see, we're finishing up here. Everything is good to go. We bled all 4 corners. We just barely had enough brake fluid to finish all 4 corners. And we're putting the last wheel back on. The brake pedal is nice and firm. We're going to go for a little test drive. If you want to watch that video, I'm going to test this car. It's got a whole bunch of mods done to it. I'll list them in that next video. So be sure to subscribe if you want to watch that. Any last words there, Lawrence?
Nope, that's it. Stay tuned.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Peace.